Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew Motorfest because it is Monday night. Um, Last week I streamed the final week of the last season, I guess, season 5, um, which this game kind of had a major update for season 5. That's when they kind of started the year 2, so now they have the year 2 expansion pass or whatever, and they added the new island as well. I believe that was also part of season 5. So now we're on season 6, which means season 5 was 5 months ago, or 4 months ago, which makes sense. I'm pretty sure it was November. Um, so yeah, I think they do 4 months, I guess. Yeah, I think in the crew 2 it was 2 months per season or whatever. I'm not really sure. In this game they have the main stages, which always go for around a month, and I guess there's 4 of those per season. So now this is a brand new season. It's season 6, Red Bull X Motorfest. Normally, since I've started making unique titles for my Motorfest streams, I usually put the name of the week of that main stage. But I just opened the game and I wanted to look at this on stream. This whole new season 6 thing. It's telling me about the new stuff, so I'll read this in a minute. Um, but yeah, I thought I would just title the stream after this because not only is it a whole new main stage, but it's actually a whole new season. So tons of new stuff going on. Looks like a lot of Red Bull themed stuff for 4 months as well, which is going to be it's going to be interesting. Anyways, my phone is about to die. It is quite low on battery. So I'm going to do what I always do when my phone is this low. I'm just going to open up YouTube to make sure the stream is good. And then I'm going to go plug it in. And we're going to have to play without me having the chat open. I can still see chat messages when they come up. But, you know, I always say this, it's way easier to read it off my phone. Okay, looks like the new stream is up and running. Also, I've talked about it a lot the last 2 nights. This stream is going to be my last one for about a week. Actually, exactly a week. Because literally tomorrow morning, like very soon from now, about 6 hours from now, I'm heading to the Bahamas with my family for a vacation. So, yeah, I've been there many times before. I'm going to vlog it again. Some of the most recent vlogs on my vlog channel were actually from just less than 2 years ago when we went there last. But yeah, we're going again very soon. And yeah, with my vlog channel, I mean, I still have a lot of catching up to do, over a year. But eventually, I'll get the vlogs out from the trip that we're going on tomorrow, or maybe even later today for me if I don't sleep. I'm gonna try to get some sleep, but it's 2 a.m. right now. It's actually a much earlier stream than I have been doing lately. So it's a pretty early stream tonight. Probably only gonna go for like an hour. And yeah, and then tomorrow we're heading out. So I will not be streaming again until next Monday. So next week we should be doing Motorfest again because that's the day we get back. But all the streams between then. So that would be Baldur's Gate tomorrow, Elden Ring on Wednesday, Dragon Age on Thursday, Siege on Friday, and Doom Eternal on Saturday, and Elden Ring again on Sunday night. So yeah, a whole week. But a week from now, I should be back and streaming Motorfest again, assuming I'm not too tired when we get home. And tonight, I actually am really tired. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't get that much sleep last night. But if anything, it's kind of a good thing that I'm really tired today, because I'll be able to go to sleep way earlier and then actually get a little bit of sleep before we have to wake up really early and go to the airport for the trip. So yeah, I'm gonna go throw my phone on the charger. I'm gonna grab a drink too, and then we're gonna sit down. We're gonna relax. We're gonna enjoy this new beginning for Motorfest with season 6. And then, yeah, after this stream, I'll be back in a week for more of this. Alright, I'm back. Got some iced tea. Fuse iced tea, which has basically replaced Nestea here in Canada. I think I've mentioned this a few times. I love Nestea, and Fuse apparently is exactly the same thing. They just rebranded, so yeah, we got some iced tea because I'm thirsty. Alright, so let's read what's going on here with this Season 6. The game audio is dead right now, which is weird, because this game is normally always playing music or something. Anyways, dive into the 4 months of pure Red Bull thrills, along with 2 new free playlists. So they've added 2 free playlists again. I wonder if they've added any more of the premium ones, because that was kind of the new way they were advertising the Year 2 pass. Conquer the tracks, perfect your stunts, and master an exhilarating variety of vehicles as you pit different types against each other. Okay, that sounds pretty generic for this game. That's the usual. Explore a brand new Red Bull themed playground packed with daring jumps and intricate tracks. So is that just like a new area on the map? I wonder if they added in a new map or if that's went on top of, you know, an area of the map where it looked different before. I don't know. Oh, it's telling me that I'm inactive. That was actually kind of a jump scare. It made like the quietest sound effect, but because the game is dead quiet right now, that actually like startled me. And then at the bottom there it says, and enjoy an enhanced open world and many experience improvements. So experience improvements means they made major changes to the game, or like updates. It could be anything from UI to graphics, bug fixes maybe. I don't know. I don't really notice a lot of bugs in this game. Actually, never mind. No. There's one main bug I get all the time. I forgot to talk about this. This happened again last week, and I looked it up online after. I could barely find anything about it. But seriously, I just remembered this right now. As I said, this game has no bugs. That's wrong. This game has a major glitch. Whenever I'm doing the main stage, and they have the main stage challenges, which they refresh every week, you're supposed to get tons of bucks and XP just for doing really easy stuff. For me, I'm always like obviously doing what the challenges want, but it just won't give me the rewards anymore. It's been doing this for I feel like months. I have no idea why it hasn't been fixed. Like challenges are a great way to get XP and money. I don't know why I'm not getting the rewards, but it's really annoying. Anyways, maybe they fixed that now. Who knows? And the other thing there to note is that it says enhanced open world. So that makes me think that they either made the map even bigger or they just like literally changed the map, like this new Red Bull playgrounds. Maybe just went on top of an area that used to just be off-road or something. I don't know. I guess we'll have to check it out. We'll see what's going on with the main stage.
Back to the main stage and the Motorfest Walk of Fame. It's the place to be if you really want to become a Motorfest legend. Each month is a chance for your name to be marked onto the stars. Here's the Motorfest legend of last month. This month, a new legend rises to the challenge.
Okay, so they always do a little like recap thing like that at the beginning of each main stage. Usually I start the stream after to figure out what the current week is called for the title. But tonight, since it was a whole new season, I started beforehand. We're showing everything here. So this is all last month. Now it's going to switch over to the new month stuff, the new main stage. Which, if it's Red Bull themed for the entire season, that means we're going to have 4 Red Bull themed main stages. And then each main stage is going to have 4 or 5 Red Bull themed weeks, maybe. I'm guessing not every week will be Red Bull themed, but that might just be kind of a general theme for everything. I don't know. A whole season, like 4 months that are just Red Bull themed, seems a lot. Like a lot of time to spend on one brand. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do some good stuff with it. I know there was a whole Hoonigan themed season. Was that in this game? In the Crew 2, it was Forsberg Racing, which I think they've done here as well. They had a whole season that was Forsberg and Crew 2. I guess that was also 4 months because it was like 2-month seasons. I don't know. It's confusing. I try not to compare this game to Crew 2 anymore because it's changed a lot of things. Okay.
What's up, guys and girls? We're here at the Red Bull Playground of Maui, scene of the Red Bull Intense playlist. And if you've played it, you know what I mean. Okay, we're very far from finished. Things aren't so bad in Hawaii after all. So why leave now? Red Bull has invited you to an adrenaline-filled Red Bull main stage season. Motorfest promises 4 weeks of competitions and emotions, AGP, racing, rallycross, and more. You're entering the crazy multidisciplinary world of Red Bull. It's just beginning, and I'm so excited.
Okay, so that's not just a trailer for the whole season. That's just this month, this current main stage, which she did say was 4 weeks. So we're on week 1 here. This says, enter the bull. Let's find out what makes Red Bull so special. Becky Evans is proud to present you the brand's most emblematic events and vehicles in the Summit Contest and the exciting new Red Bull Speed Clash playlist. You should also head back to Maui where the Motorfest crew have hidden a lot of new surprises. Can you spot all the stunning light installations? Get enough XP and earn incredible rewards, such as this powerful racing bike, the KTM 1190 RC8R Track. You'd think the very first prize vehicle would be a Red Bull, but it's a KTM bike. When it comes to like racing bikes, KTM and Red Bull are probably competitors. Alright. Well, this KTM bike looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like more of like a prototype or something like that. Because if it were an actual race bike, it would be covered in sponsors and stuff. That's how they usually look. Anyways, yeah, that looks pretty cool. So that's going to be the month reward, the main stage. So as long as we hit level 3 in the Legend Pass, that I can get that bike for free, which I'm going to go for. Hopefully we can get it. We got the vehicle last month. I already forgot what it was. It was the Mazda RX-8. Okay, let's take a look at the thing here. Gonna have new stuff going on. So this week is called Bull Rides. Looks like we got a new welcome bundle. Lots of CC. So yeah, I guess they've added some new stuff. Wait a second. Isn't this a KTM? And it's covered in Red Bull sponsors? Is this like a joint brand vehicle? KTM Expo R Experience Red Bull Ring. So this is okay, so this is a KTM Expo. Um, is this like aftermarket by Red Bull? If it was, they probably would say it's by Red Bull. So this is probably more of a collaboration, like Red Bull sponsored or maybe helped KTM with this car. Because they do have aftermarket cars in this game, but they're usually by the brand that did it. Like I think they have Hoonigan as its own brand and stuff in this game, right? Um, but if it's a brand they don't have in the game, then they don't do that. Then they'll put it in the title. So if it's like some no-name brand that did, I don't know, let's say like a Honda, for example, it would say like the Honda and then the name of the model, and then it would say like by that brand or whatever. It wouldn't show it as by that brand. But if there's an aftermarket build on a car and that brand that did the build is already in the game because they have their own cars too, then they just put it under that brand. So yeah, that's a KTM and Red Bull car, like a collaboration, which is interesting. This is saying unlock new rewards, made in Japan Volume 2. I don't know why it's telling me about this right now. How have I even started Made in Japan Volume 2? I know I did Volume 1, but I don't think I ever did Volume 2. On this playlist, and you'll own a sleek new ride. Self-driving feature not included. That's the original Honda NSX, but it's a Liberty Walk build. And Liberty Walk, I don't think really does much performance. It's more customization. So I don't know. I don't even know actually if they have Liberty Walk as its own brand or not in this game. If they do, then yeah, it would just be called the Liberty Walk Honda NSX. Otherwise, if they have it under Honda, then it would be like the Honda Liberty Walk NSX. I don't know, something like that. Apparently I have some reward here for the Dream Cars playlists. At least I'm getting my reward from these. I get my playlist challenge rewards, just not my main stage challenge rewards, which those challenges I do a lot more. These ones are very specific usually. Okay. Wait, why is it saying Made in Japan Volume 2 is Motorfest Rivals? Oh, that's a separate thing, I guess. Wait, is it? Yeah, what's up with this? This is locked. It didn't. Oh, because you have to go active. Okay, so I haven't even activated it. But yeah, Made in Japan Volume 2 is free. So it's a free playlist for Season 5. And then they did one premium one called Chase Squad, which you need the Year 2 pass. And then apparently it said they've added 2 new playlists for free for Season 6, but I'm guessing only one of them is out right now, and it's probably that Red Bull Racing one or whatever it was called. Wait, is this... what does that say? I can't see the logo, it's too small in the picture there, and my face cam's covering it here. But it says requirements unfilled. It doesn't say Year 2 pass though, it only says that on Chase Squad. Okay, this must be the new one. It looks Red Bull to me. Speed Clash. Red Bull Speed Clash. Okay, so you need to buy this Ford, which is 500k, just to start this playlist. But that's fine. The reward car is probably even better. How do I look at that? There we go. Ferrari 488 GT3 AF Corsa. Okay. Not sure how to pronounce it when it's got the E at the end like that. I think Corsa is like an Italian term usually, but it ends in A. When it ends in E like that, I have no idea. Corsair, perhaps. Red Bull is like American, right? So I think it would probably just be pronounced like AF, course. I don't know. I know with British brands, they often pronounce the E at the end like an A. So like coupe, like a lot of British people will say coupe. Coupe. Anyways. Okay, so I want to look at the main stage now, which we already kind of saw. So of course we have some new challenges. Hopefully the game actually gives me rewards for these. So week 1 is Bull Rides, which I can barely read that because they have it in black for some reason. Next week is Alpha City, which we should be doing Alpha City next week. That should literally be the night that I get home from our vacation. After that we have Steel Stallions, and then we have Rally Beast. Okay. So there's that KTM bike for level 3 here on the Legend Pass. The KTM 1190 RC8R track. Okay. So yeah, that's the main stage, pretty simple. We should be getting all these competitive rewards. Got a new racing suit. Foam V sign. Is that like a bobblehead or like a rooftop? Either way, it looks kind of silly. Probably won't use it that much. Alright. So, that's the new main stage. Now we're focusing on just this week, which is bull rides. We're going to go do this summit contest, of course. But not until after we check out the custom show. Which a lot of times a weekly challenge is literally just to put a car in the custom show. So when I go and do that and it doesn't give me the reward, it's really aggravating. Because this is super easy to do. It's super simple. It's like, how do you do this wrong? How do you register a car in the custom show wrong? Number 1 Hummer here got over 100 likes. I don't think I've seen a first place with over 100 likes in a long time. They usually have like 80, 90 something. Second place at 102. He was only 1 behind. And then third has got 94. Well, that Hummer looks interesting. Obviously the customization on it is a bit overkill, but it doesn't look that bad. Also, we dropped to, or actually, did I even make it to silver last week? I don't think so. We're in the top 60k, which is kind of like, it's kind of like my average, usually around 60th, 60,000th. All right, let's get the XP. Can't go wrong with that. Or actually, I'm usually around 60,000th for the summit contest, not the custom show. The custom show, I don't even know what my average is. I honestly mostly just get 1 like, which is just my own, just to get into bronze. Sometimes I get like 2 or 3 likes, but yeah, I think usually at least 3 is enough to get you into silver. So 2 other people liking it plus yourself. I think I've got 1 other like before and it wasn't enough to get silver. But I did get platinum once. A long time ago. 19 likes, I'm pretty sure, on my, I don't remember. It was the Pontiac GTO, the Judge, off-roading edition. Okay, I'm guessing the theme is Red Bull. Let's take a wild guess. Wonder what the theme is. British Alpha GP rally and racing vehicles. Okay, that means that Red Bull is British. I thought Red Bull was American, but it kind of makes sense. I'm not like that surprised by it. But yeah, I mean, if they've got the Red Bull F1 cars in here, then they're definitely British, right? Yeah, I guess I've never really noticed that either. It shows the Union Jack flag under the Red Bull cars. So yeah, Red Bull is British. At least the at least the Red Bull racing brand is British. Okay, Europeans do love F1 cars, so makes sense. Okay, so yeah, this is British Alpha GP rally or racing. So I don't have any British rally vehicles, I guess. We have 2 racing cars here that are British. Bentley Continental Supersports, McLaren 12C GT3. or we have either of my Red Bull F1 cars, the RB13 and the RB18. Let's go with the Bentley. I think this car looks pretty cool. I don't know if I've customized it much, but actually I think I changed the color. I don't remember what the default color was on this, but I like the dark green a lot. It's really cool. It's British racing green. And yeah, I don't remember what this Bentley's stock color was. Oh, this is probably more British racing green, this one here. It's a little more blue looking. Like a British racing green is only a term used for cars. But like every German brand, or what am I saying? Every British brand offers this color on their cars, like Jaguar, Bentley. They're always offering this British racing green, which I guess you would just call this like pine green, if you weren't referring to it specifically as car paint color. I prefer more this green, which is a little more, you know, a little more green, more towards yellow on the scale, I guess, the hue scale. More of a military green. But yeah, either way, they're both dark and metallic, so they both look really good on this car, but I like this one. Yeah, as for what color this car was originally, like stock, I have no idea. I really don't know. They all look good though. I mean, this looks pretty good for a Bentley turned into a racing car. Because Bentleys are meant to be all luxurious. They're not supposed to look like this when they're, you know, driven on the street. Any vanity? Probably not. Could throw some smoke on here. What do we want? Just go with the star smoke, explosive backfire nitro. Okay, put something in here too. What do we want in the Bentley? Let's just put that there. There we go. Nice little decorative piece. Alright, let's register this in the custom show. Probably won't get any votes because the main reason why I don't think I really get any votes is because I always enter these so late. You're supposed to put your car in the custom show at the beginning of the week. When I stream this on Monday night, it's always like the last day of the week. On Tuesday, they always change to the new week. So I'm always getting these in the last like 24 hours. Anyways, it's just how the schedule works out. Go ahead, give that a vote. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of other F1 cars here. Lotus makes sense. Aston Martin Vulcan, not bad. Alright. Oh yeah, I think I have a lot more money than I did last week, and it's not because I was playing off camera, but while I was trying to figure out how to claim my rewards that were glitched out from the main stage, I actually opened Ubisoft Connect, and I saw that I had a bunch of challenges in this game that I had earned bucks for. So Rainbow Six Siege has the same thing. If you open Ubisoft, there's challenges just for playing the game, and you can collect like good amounts of renown. So yeah, I figured out I could do that for this game, and I got like a few 100K worth of bucks. So yeah, we're over 3 million now. Not bad. Okay. So looks like I've already leveled up twice in the competitive main stage. Foam V sign and the XP boost. So entering a car in the custom show once is enough to get you 2 levels in the compete timeline. Yeah, it seems super easy. Ah, that's why. That's why. The challenges are finally working again. Oh my god. So I'm guessing maybe all throughout Season 5 they weren't working for me. And now that we're Season 6, I guess they fixed it. They finally fixed the challenges. Yeah, so you get so much XP and money from these, and usually they're really easy to do. Like this one is just do 2 events in the summit contest. Super easy, super chill. Let's go ahead and start the summit contest now. See what we got. Actually, I'm not seeing a weekly bundle, which means maybe there's no specific cars that are required. This is bronze for last week. End of last month. Almost made it to the top 50. It's not terrible. Parts. 5,000 parts. I've never seen an engine sound as a platinum reward before. IL4 turbo bull engine. So I don't really know what that is. So is that supposed to sound like some sort of like 4-cylinder turbo like Red Bull engine? Red Bull F1 cars use Honda V6s, I'm pretty sure. So it could be something else. I don't know if IL4 is the type of engine. If it is, I haven't heard of that. It might be something else. It might not even be a 4-cylinder. Because yeah, if this is like an engine sound that you can put on any of your cars, like most cars in this game are like V6, V8, V12. Why would you want it to sound like a 4-cylinder? I have no idea. We got the Acura NSX GT3. That's a free car for gold, which could be cool, but I probably won't get that. They started giving out like more regular cars for gold now, a lot more often. They only give out one exclusive car, which is always platinum at the end of the month. And then, yeah, now they're almost always giving out just more of a normal car in the game for gold. So we got a bunch of gold vehicles, and then that'll be the platinum. It looks like that Ford that you need to do the playlist. But I'm gonna have to buy it for 500k. There's no way we're getting platinum. Alright, well let's hop into bull rides. Wait, hang on a second. Someone's getting fired. Someone's gonna get fired from Ivory Tower. They messed up the titles. Because they always put the titles of each week in like, you know, a crazy font and everything to make it like more of a logo. They always spell it out underneath in case you can't read it. So this one you see, so this one says Rally Beast, but then it says the name of the week is actually Rally Beasts. Could just be a typo. It's literally just the S. It's the only difference. This one's perfect. Steel Stallions, Alpha City. But then look at this one. It says Bull Rides, but the name of the summit contest is actually Bull Machines. I think someone messed up. I'm thinking maybe they were debating between the two names, Bull Rides and Bull Machines. And whichever one they did first, they forgot to change for the second one or whatever. So maybe they originally planned to call it Bull Machines and they forgot to actually change the name of it to Bull Machines. Or Bull, no, I'm not really sure. It's just kind of weird. So if I did title my stream tonight off of the summit, which one would be correct then? Bull Rides or Bull Machines? Because that kind of matters if someone's looking it up specifically as the name they have it on the website or something. I have no idea. I see some interesting things here, including those feats at the bottom. That's a completely new thumbnail. Long jump. Huh. I think long jump is a totally new thing. They must have just added that to the game. And one of the long jumps is restricted to the RB14. So why didn't I see a bundle for this summit contest? Because you need the Lotus Exige S and you need the Red Bull RB14, which I don't own either of those. You also need the Bentley Continental Supersports. Okay, good thing I have that. So I own one of the cars. But yeah, they've also made one of the feats required to use the RB14, which they've never done that before. It's always 3 races if it's 3 cars. Now they've done one of the feats. And then there's 3 open races, 2 long jumps we can do, and we can do the Bentley race. But I feel like I need to go look at the shop now. Like, what is going on here? Am I just like too tired tonight? Like, am I not noticing things? They always put the weekly bundles up here. Always. I guess they want people to buy the welcome bundle more. CC, you need real money for it. The weekly bundles can always be bought with cash. I don't know why I didn't look at this earlier. This honestly isn't that bad. I don't think I'm gonna buy it though. Just because, I mean, this is the Red Bull RB14. I already have the RB13 and the RB18. Do I need the RB14 as well? And the Exige S, the Rally Edition, which could be interesting. But, you know, it's not that bad at less than 800k. It probably would be a lot more with the Bentley, which I already own. That's why it's a lot cheaper. And if you look at the price, you're not actually saving that much. These two cars bought at normal price would be just less than 200k more. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy the bundle tonight, but this one isn't that bad. This pricing is not terrible. Mainly it's because I already own 2 Red Bulls. The Rally Lotus sounds kind of cool, but I already have 2 Red Bull F1 cars. If it was something kind of different, then I probably would buy it. Anyways, glad to know that I have one of the cars for this week. One of the specialty rides. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyways, let's start off with Bronc Riding, which is a loaned vehicle. It will probably be the RB14, I guess. No, it's this Ferrari. This is the reward car you get for completing the new Red Bull playlist. They don't usually do that with the summit contests. But yeah, this Ferrari is pretty cool. Let's see what it's like. 488 GT3 AF Corse or Corsa or Corsair. Who knows? Fair PvP because it's a loan vehicle. Can't upgrade it or anything. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, it's one of these things. One of these races. Is this a drag race? Or no, it's not a drag race. This is a new type of race they did. And I forgot what I'm doing. I just realized something. Hang on. Hang on. We need to retry. First of all, I want to change the difficulty. Oh no, the game's already on 2 out of 5? Okay. Because I had this on 1 out of 5 for so long and it was like too easy. 2 out of 5 actually doesn't seem that bad either, because I just realized that I missed all 3 of those light ups to get the nitro. And we're already destroying the bots, so I think let's go for 3 out of 5. Let's try that. Anyways, yeah, you're supposed to press R2 as it's hitting each light, and then that's how you get nitrous for this kind of race. This is a new kind of race they started doing recently. There we go. I got it. All nitrous. Oh, that time we kind of... Or maybe it's because we're on the higher difficulty, they launched so much faster, I don't know. Oh god, that was bad. Whoa, the nitrous is huge. That lasted for so long and that was only one little node on the nitrous thing. Crap. I'm driving bad right now, we need to retry this. Oh my god. Maybe we should go back to 2 out of 5 then, but... Oh, I missed the nitrous that time? Come on, man. Okay, we still got a bunch. Okay, yeah, we got a better launch. I guess when you just hold it down and then you start, you kind of like burn out or something and you lose acceleration. Maybe that's why I'm always accelerating so slow. I don't know. Oh my god. That was like an insane nitro drift. Okay, this Ferrari definitely drives wild. Yeah, this car is pretty cool. Oh my god, the handling on this Ferrari is really good, it keeps saving me. This track is intense and we're going super fast. This nitrous is insane. It's like a full tank of nitrous, but it's all in one little node on the bar. Because they want you to grab it all at the beginning with those charge ups. Which this time I missed 2 of them, but I think we should be fine. I'm in second right now. I don't know how much longer the race is, so that could be an issue. Save the nitrous for good straightaways like that. So I'm using handbrake just to start it, and then I'm just like totally like tire grinding there. It's crazy. This car is very good at drifting. Don't need the drift here. A big wide turn. So I'm guessing we have a 3rd lap. I think we've already done 2. Yeah, this drift was a lot smoother the other times. I'm out of nitrous now. Do we still have another lap? That was like 3. I think that was like 3 laps. So I'm out of nitro now, I wish I had more. Maybe this race is meant to be really long. Also, I just realized it's out of 4. Am I supposed to come in first? If I'm supposed to come in first, we might want to restart. Because I don't have any nitrous left, I probably can't catch up to the bot first. And for 4-man races, it usually wants you to come in first place. When it's 8 people, then it lets you do like top 3. But there's only 4 cars. That's another checkpoint, so the finish line. If I just check quickly. Yeah, the objective is win the race. Okay, I think we have to restart. We got a good attempt though. I know what's going on a lot better here. Okay, so we're gonna go for the 3 nitro. If I miss one of them, we're just gonna restart immediately. We should get first place. Should be able to. Even at this difficulty. There we go. Let's launch there. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to the nitrous. It's better used later, especially that tunnel. It's decently good to use it here as well. It's kind of long, even though it's a big turn. It helps you drift like way faster. Definitely want to do it in here. And here. That's kind of the 3 places you want to use it during a lap. I might just stick it to the 2 straightaways, so the one we just did there, and then the tunnel as well. I might not do it on the turn. I don't think we need it. This guy in first, I think he's using nitrous here. I think I can see the flames. I think. We're getting close to him. We're catching up. I think. I think we're catching up, but I don't know. Yeah, we are. Catching up. He only got a little bit of distance on the straight there. Come on, bot. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. So this turn here, you want to slow down a lot for that, because it's tough. It's best to use nitrous right after you turn there, too. Then you get full usage out of that nitro. Ah man, that crash was rough. Oh, the bot crashed too. He crashed too. I got 1 nitro left. Actually, no, I have 2 left, I think. 2 left is good for 1 more lap. There might be 2 more laps. I think we've only done 3 this time. 3 laps. I'm about to overlap here. Is this guy 4th? Yeah, he's 4th place. We're overlapping him. This guy's trying to come back, lap me. Come on. Not letting this Red Bull F1 car catch up. No way. Oh, I started the drift there a little too early. That wasn't terrible though. That wasn't terrible. We're gone. Let's get out of here. We're out of here. There we go. A little bit of handbrake in there and here. Out of nitrous, unfortunately. This is really the best place to use it. And then you go into this turn like really fast. It's a lot less fast without the nitrous, but we're good. Here's the finish line. First place. That was close. The guy in second was right behind me there. He was catching up, I think, at the end. So that was a 5-lap race. I blew all the nitrous in the first 4 laps, but that was good enough. That's all you need. 88,000 summit points. It's not bad. I like this Ferrari. I'm excited to earn it for real once we do the playlist. Also, why do I feel like the game is so loud tonight? I literally just recently turned down my volume in this game, but I noticed when we're in a race, it's a combination of the music, the sound of the car, and the people cheering. It is just, everything seems so loud. Also, I'm going to try to keep this on the 3 out of 5 difficulty, which I know I can do. It's just usually pretty tough, and I don't want to spend time redoing multiple things tonight. So I'm going to keep it on 3 out of 5 for now. Might put it down to 2. I don't want to put it back to 1 again. It's just too easy. But sometimes even 2, it feels really hard. Anyways, what I'm trying to do is audio. I'm just going to put the master volume down. Yeah. Has some of this moved around? Because I was customizing it. I had sound effects at 50, voices at 50, festival music at 25, gameplay music 75, music 50, and vehicles down to 50. So when we're in the menu like this, it's super quiet here. It's super quiet, but in-game it's like super loud. So I'm going to put this down to like 75. Let's see if that's better.
Resuming progression on the playlist.
Okay, I didn't ask you for a playlist, Kara. We need to get back to the summit contest. That's what it's all about tonight. Not my first rodeo. So this is a loaned rally vehicle, which, considering the Ferrari isn't one of the weekly bundle cars, this might not be either. This might be that Ford that is actually the platinum reward at the end of the month, and is also the car that you need to get into the playlist, I think. It's that Ford that's literally in the picture there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be that. And then there's another racing vehicle loaned. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Ford Puma Hybrid Rally 1. So yeah, at the end of the month, this is the platinum car. Or if you buy it now for 500k, you can start the playlist. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm always down for lots of loaned cars. It's cool to use cars that I haven't driven yet, so I'm guessing this was just added to the game as well. Seems new. Now, the Ford Puma in real life is like probably the slowest car in their lineup, right? The Puma looks like even smaller than like the Ford like Fiesta or the Ford Focus. Like it looks like a really small like Ford hatchback. Oh my god. The drifting on this is insane. It's better at handling than that Ferrari. Oh my god. Bro. Oh, I missed the turn there. Hang on. Okay, let's restart. That actually caught me by surprise. This is one of the best handling cars I've ever driven in this game. It's so quick at turning. We'll see if it's actually quick in speed though. But that was crazy. This is a rally car too, so this is off-road. I don't know why I was turning so well there, and it was so easy to control too. Like really fast handling, but also really like it's not like slippery at all. Like it's perfect grip. Yeah, that looks like I'm using handbrake. I'm not. That is just L2 braking. Wow, that's insane. This is like the best handling car I've ever driven in this game. We definitely need to buy this. Why does this thing drive so well? It's so much better than that Ferrari. Also, I forgot we're back to normal nitro, so I gotta be holding it. I gotta be holding X to nitro. I keep pressing X because I'm still thinking we're in the last race, which was Need for Speed Heat style nitrous. Tapping it, tap to activate. Oh my god, I almost took the wrong turn again. It makes you think that you're supposed to go the other way. Also, this must be that new track that they were talking about, the new Red Bull playground. Because this looks new. Oh my god, bro. Are you kidding me? I did too good there. I did so good that I actually hit the bridge on that jump. That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to go underneath it. I don't think you're supposed to go over it. I just slammed right into it. Anyways, this thing drives extremely well. It feels like the new Mitsubishi Lancer WRC05. That car was so good at handling in the Crew 2, and I think they nerfed it in this game. Because in this game it's not usually as good. But this is going to be like the new Rally King in this game, because this thing drives like how the WRC05 drove in Crew 2. Just expert handling for an off-road car. Ooh, almost took the wrong turn again. Can't let that keep happening. Look at the brakes on it are so good too. I did a nitro jump there. As soon as I landed, I tapped L2 and I dropped like 30 miles per hour. Which slows you down, but it makes it way easier to control the car, so good brakes actually end up meaning fast car. Our finish line. Okay, so this Ford Puma is crazy. I know I was kind of dissing this thing when we first started, But no, it's actually crazy. So I don't actually know how slow or fast regular Ford Pumas are. Guessing they're pretty weak. But this thing, this Red Bull version that's been totally decked out, it is literally the best handling car I've driven in this entire game. I can't think of a single car that handles better than that. No hypercar, not even my F1 car handles that well. My Red Bull RB18. It does not turn that fast. So this thing is insane. Really, really good car. And I'll make sure to buy it for the 500k. It'll be worth it. Look at that for the playlist. Once I start the playlist, which is not going to be tonight, but eventually. And then we'll earn the Ferrari too, which obviously the Ferrari was faster, but did not handle anywhere near as well as that rally car. Crazy. Next one is called Mounted Archery, which says we're going back to a racing car, but it's also loaned. So is this going to be another race in that Ferrari or something else? I don't think they ever do like more than one loaned race per summit contest like this. Anyways, we'll see what the next one is. Mounted Archery. Oh, it's the Expo, which you can just, this car basically just got added and you can just buy this now for like, we could probably buy this for money or crew credits, right? It's the welcome bundle that's for the just for the crew credits. You get exclusive customization. But yeah, this KTM Expo R Experience Red Bull Ring is just like a full new vehicle in the game, I guess. It's basically like a Red Bull influenced KTM Expo R, which is like these really lightweight, basically the first like four-wheel cars that KTM started making, because they used to only make bikes. They're known for bikes, but they do have cars now. And I think these kind are actually street legal. Not fully sure. Maybe it kind of depends where. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, maybe not this Red Bull racing version, but like a normal one, maybe without the spoiler on the back and stuff. You're probably allowed to drive that on roads. And then they have like their hypercars as well, or supercars at least, which are the even more crazy looking ones. Those ones I think are only for track, but yeah, this is pretty cool. A third loaned vehicle tonight, so let's test this out now and see if it's different than the other two. We will see. Oh, it's a 1v1 race against an F1 car? Bro. We're racing against probably the RB14 and a Expo. In real life, the F1 car would destroy this, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can take this guy on at this difficulty. Is this new? Whoa, is that a part of the new Red Bull playground or something? It looks like a highway, but that giant glass barrier on that part of the track there, the big turn, that was sick. Because you can really easily just kind of ride that and avoid getting messed up. Whoa, handbrake on this car is really sharp. The handling on this car is also really good. It's not as good as that Ford though. That Ford Puma had the best handling ever. This is still pretty good. The handbrake is insane. Anyways, I'm going to try to catch up to this F1 car. He's not that far ahead, but he is fast, so might need to put the difficulty down for this one. For the 1v1 races, they always make the bot like really, really fast. Also, I know we turned down the volume, the overall volume, but this game still is really loud. Like the music, the cheering, and the sound of my car. Honestly, the cheering is the loudest, I think. When we drive by a bunch of people cheering, I can't hear myself talk. Okay, I just screwed up. We're gonna retry on 2 out of 5 difficulty, because this bot is really fast. It'll be really hard to catch up, I think, so Let's put this one to 2. Try it again. This time we should smoke him. Or at least catch up to him pretty quickly. 1 out of 5 we would just smoke him off the line. It wouldn't even be a challenge. Let's try this. Yeah, so he's still a little bit faster, at least off the line. As an F1 car would be, and should be, compared to this. But that's not to say the Expo is slow. These things are pretty quick, especially if this is, a Red Bull modded version. It's gonna be pretty good. See ya. Damn. I hit handbrake there, I probably shouldn't have. The turn was not that sharp. This one is. Oh, didn't hit it hard enough there. That was too late. I had to drift so hard there that he just slid by. The F1 cars are better at handling turns like that. They can kind of glide along them, rather than having to do a really sharp drift like this does. Handbrake. Okay, here I'm just gunning the nitrous because necessary. We're going uphill. I almost dead stopped there. We got up really quick though, so that's good. There we go, full nitro. Very nice. I'm loving these new Red Bull cars. All 3 of them are amazing. The Ferrari, the Puma, and this Expo. They all drive really well. Great racing cars. Well, the map kind of messed me up there. I thought the turn was coming up a little earlier. This looks like finish line. It is indeed. Wow, destroyed that. Under 2.5. Crazy race. 77. Almost the same amount of points as the last one we did. Also, the bot was only 5 seconds behind, which is, for racing, that's a pretty big gap, but I know how this game works with the difficulties. Each difficulty you go up, the bot is like 10 seconds faster, so I think if we stayed on 3 out of 5, I wouldn't have been able to beat him with the time that I got. Unfortunately, but 2 out of 5 was fine. Just happy it wasn't on easy mode. Oh, I just got like 100,000 playlist XP, because blue is for the playlist timeline. I'm guessing these races are kind of in the playlist then, maybe? I don't know. Well, we have one more race tonight, the Bull Rider, which you need to own the Bentley Continental Supersports for this. I have it, so we're good to go. And then we can do the 2 long jumps. We'll see what those are like. Okay, this car is 837 out of 880. I don't know if I have enough parts to max it, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I think we can get 880 on this. Yeah, we have lots of 880 parts. This thing hasn't been upgraded in a while. How long has it been, Bentley? Bentley Continental Supersports. The Bentley Continental is at least the most iconic modern Bentley model. The Continental's probably been around for a super long time, but for modern, Bentley, the Continental is just their base coupe, the Grand Tour. 4 seats, but 2 doors, front engine. The Continental is just the perfect luxury coupe. And Bentley always has tons of different versions of it. There's the, well, I think with the new one, it's always called the Continental GT, which stands for Grand Tour. And the Continental GT Speed is kind of the supercar version of it, so it's faster. It's got the brand new ones. They might not offer the W12 anymore. I don't remember if I heard that Bentley was stopping the W12 or not. It sounds like something that I would have heard, but maybe not. 'Cause the W12 engine is iconic for Bentleys, but they also use V8s a lot. Anyways, whether it's a V8 or a W12, the fast ones can get a lot of power. Like this Continental Super Sports is 867, which isn't terrible. But yeah, Bentley literally makes like racing cars and stuff too out of their like luxury, street cars like the Continental. So this Continental Super Sports is literally just a nice Bentley coupe that's just been totally destroyed, but in a good way, not in a bad way. This car doesn't even look bad to me. I think it looks like a good racing car, but it's so different from what this car would look like without any of the racing stuff on it. The car would look way different. So yeah, it's a whole different field for Bentley, but I've driven this before. You'd think a big Bentley would be really bad at handling. This car actually drives really well. It's a nice racing car, even though it's 5,000 pounds, which most racing cars in this game I think are around 3,000 pounds. So this thing is heavy, but it's a pretty good racing car. Let's go ahead and get this. Okay, so this is a race against the clock. Beat 511. No bots here, just me. Just me. So does it want me to stay within the red lines? Is that what it's insinuating there on the map? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the mini-map. The mini-map is like this larger pink trail that goes around the, where I'm supposed to be driving, I think. So what happens if you cross the red line? Do you get eliminated, or do you lose time? I don't think it does anything. I don't think it matters. In that case, we will just keep driving the Bentley full speed. Full speed. I like this Bentley, and I'm happy that I own it. Masiha, welcome to the stream. Oh god. Yeah, that turn was a little rough. Even though this is good at handling for Bentley, it's still not as good as the other Red Bull cars I was using earlier. This is still a 5,000 pound car at the end of the day. Probably weighs 4 or 5 times as much as that KTM that I was just driving. Was that car like less than 2,000 pounds? Probably was. Spinning out right now, we need to straighten out a bit. Straighten out. Masiha says good luck. Thanks. Always need the good luck. So even though I've turned the music down so much in this game, they're playing some good music for this race. I like the upbeat and progressive music. It gets you in the racing spirit. It keeps the adrenaline going. Keeps you focused. So the time to beat was like 5 minutes, right? That explains why this race is so long. Is this our third lap now? There might be 2 more laps. Maybe that was our 4th, I don't know, I can't tell. Even though it is repetitive, it doesn't feel that repetitive because this Bentley is really fun to drive. Maybe to some people they just kind of see it as just like, oh, it's just a racing car. It's like it doesn't matter what it was before. You know, even Ford F-150s can become like track racing cars in this game. But to me, like a track racing car is like the complete opposite of a you know, like a luxury Bentley, like a base model Bentley Continental. When it comes to just like road cars, those are the complete opposites. Luxury versus full sportiness. This car mixes both of those together. It's a Bentley Continental, just you know, the super sports version. It's been decked out. It's crazy. It handles well. It's really fast. Oh, I just crashed there, unfortunately. Just been doing so well this whole race until then. I like the sound of the engine too. I can't tell if it's a V8 or a W12. It could be the W12. It's very deep. It's a deep engine. And when I use nitrous, my controller vibrates like crazy. I felt like it vibrated more than other cars that I was using, maybe with smaller engines. Very cool. Yeah, all 4 of those races tonight were pretty enjoyable. I liked all of those. Very nice lineup of races this week for the Summit contest. I'm already level 3 on the compete timeline. It's because the challenges are finally working now. Finally have challenges. Alright, we got 2 things left. Both of them are long jumps, so let's see what's going on here. Got some of that long jump. Guess we can use anything for these. Okay. Well, I'm gonna expect this to be on the road, but if it's off-road, we'll switch. For a long jump, it depends. If we have like a straight line and then a ramp, which was something that you do, I think they had like long jump in Forza Horizon 5, which I believe that's like now on PlayStation or something. I saw it in the store the other day and I got kind of pissed because I bought that game on my laptop like years ago and I barely played it. If I got it on PlayStation, I would have played it all the time because it's so much more convenient for me to play on PlayStation than PC. Anyways, let me try the drag car just for fun here. If it's not a straight line to the ramp, or if it's off-road, then we're going to need to change. But otherwise, I want to use my dragster because this Chevrolet Camaro SS Dragster Edition is insanely fast at accelerating. I feel like this car would be insane on a long jump. Because that was something I did in Forza Horizon. I think I was using drag cars and just hitting a long jump, and like your car would like just be literally flying. Like there's a difference between like, you know, kind of jumping off a cliff in this game where you're falling at a large distance and it feels like you're flying versus just driving really fast in a straight line and hitting a ramp and literally launching your car into the air, which in real life just wouldn't be feasible. There's just too much force. The car would probably get destroyed and you would probably die. You know, it's something like out of GTA. It's just really unrealistic, but it's still fun. It's fun and funny, even though it's unrealistic. So let's see what this long jump looks like. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for. A full straight track here, and then we have the ramp. Now I can go backwards to get more speed on this, but it's a bit downhill, so I'm hoping that doesn't screw anything up. I think we'll be fine. So yeah, let's just go back here like as far as I can go. Which, are they still like showing you where it limits are on the map? I don't think so. The mini-map isn't giving me a limit here, or is it? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, stop. You can see kind of that green, I don't know, like the edge of a circle. Like that, if you go past that, it'll respawn you. That's the distance. Okay, I feel like we started in the middle of the track and now we're not, so I'm gonna just move the car a little bit. It's really hard to steer drag cars, but there we go. Just line this up straight. We're gonna launch this thing with nitrous. We're gonna hit this ramp so hard. Today we watch this Camaro fly. Let's do it. Yeah, so going uphill here might be tough for it, but we're good. Just make sure we're lined up. And nitrous. Nitrous. Oh my god, I should have done the nitrous in midair. Damn. Bro. Oh my god. In real life, that would just not be possible. This is what makes video games better than real life. In real life, you would so be dead after that. The car would literally just explode. It's like when you see in a movie or you're playing like Just Cause or something, and you launch a car like off a cliff and then it literally just explodes. That's what would happen. If a car landed into the earth like that from that height, the whole thing would just burst into flames. Wow, that was awesome. I'm glad they added long jump to this game. They totally copied it from Forza, but I'm glad they did, because it's so sick. And it's not the same as like the jumps that they would have in like Need for Speed, which the ramps they had in like Need for Speed Heat are kind of like, they already kind of have those in this game. This is long jump, which is like a different thing. It's just like a huge like a drag strip basically, and then a massive ramp at the end. You literally just launch your car unrealistically high into the air. Yeah, it's awesome. I love long jump. Let's go for round 2. Unfortunately, I can't do the third one. This one is racing car only. Did it say that? If that's the case, we probably want to use my fastest racing car, which probably not the Bentley, unfortunately. Fastest racing car, like in a straight line, I have no idea, because these cars are meant to, you know, take turns and handle the track. Fastest one straight line would probably either be the Ferrari FXXK or the Lamborghini Essenza SCV12. Let's go for the Ferrari. I feel like this Ferrari would be the fastest straight line car out of all these racing cars. I just need to upgrade it. I've had this car since the Crew 2. This was like the first racing car that I had, or the main one, I guess, because I got it from the Gold Edition in that game, so this was my main racing car in the Crew 2. And in this game I have a lot more, so I would just switch it up, but yeah, I used to use this car a lot. It's very fast. The FXXK is literally a faster version of the LaFerrari. Which the LaFerrari is still like one of the fastest Ferraris of all time, and that car's been out for over a decade now. They made the FXXK soon after, and now we have the FXXK Evo, which is an even faster version of this. That's the one that's in Need for Speed Heat. And it's one of the most expensive cars in that game. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this long jump with the FXXK. 1,000 horsepower. We'll see what happens. Okay, looks like we're a little closer here, and we can't go in a straight line, unfortunately. But, you know, this is a racing car. I think we can go back a bit here and take the turn. So even though the turn will slow me down, at least we're kind of starting with a bit of speed once we hit the straight part, right? So we're gonna launch here, just take the turn normally. We're already gonna have some speed going, and then just nitrous. Once we go off the ramp, nitrous, because that makes you move faster in air. Okay, we didn't go as high there. That was more just like straight. Whoa. I got so many summit points on that. I want to try that again. I've never got that many summit points before in my life. That was almost 150,000. I think the average, like, for people that play this competitively is like 100k. That's what someone told me. They said if you get 100k on all of them, that's enough for like at least gold usually. I just got up like 146 off of one long jump. Bro, I guess the Ferrari was the best choice for this. I want to try that again, and I want to try maybe only using the nitrous when we're in midair. So maybe because you can kind of tilt your car a little bit once you're in the air, you can maneuver the car slightly. So I think we should try that again, and then just nitrous in air and see if I can go higher, and that might really help out with the distance. We'll see. Yeah, it's like a rocket ship. Look, the nitrous just makes me go higher and higher and higher. What? Was that more than less? No, it was less. That was just slightly less. Okay, I want to try again, because this is the last thing we're doing tonight anyways, so let's try that again. That's really cool though. I'm happy they added this to the game. We love long jump. Let's try it one more time. One more long. You know what? I can. Oh crap! I just screwed up. I drove off the bridge. Hang on. Let's go back. We can try taking a double turn just to have the speed going even faster. Just unfortunately, I'm gonna have to hit the brakes a little bit for each turn, so we can stay on the road. But yeah, we can try going back all the way and taking a double turn on this. Yeah, the map actually lets you start like way back. Like I could start like all the way up there, but I'm not gonna do that. I won't be able to take the turns if we come out this downhill. It'll be too fast. All right, let's do this. Save nitrous for you know, the ramp midair. So I was definitely in air longer, but I feel like the distance maybe was less. That was actually a little bit more. I don't know if it counts it as when they're counting yards. Is it counting upwards or only forwards? Because if it's counting only forwards, then I think I can go way farther. Let's try one more time. One more time, because I'm really making the car go up there with the nitrous when I hit the ramp, and that keeps me in the air for so long. But if I just point the car forwards and we go more forwards, we're gonna hit the ground faster. But I'm gonna go way further away from the ramp. Like the distance forward will be a lot more. So one more try. Let's attempt that and see if it makes a difference with the points. I feel like it should. If it's less, then we know that it's better to go high than to go straight. Alright, Ferrari. Gotta do this one more time. You ready? Ready for this? Let's go. Slow down a little bit there, make sure you don't go off the edge. I don't even need to hit the brakes there, that turn is nice. Okay. Yeah, I think it is better to go up. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It says jump as far as possible, so it's just a little bit less. Either way, it seems like all my scores were in the 140 range, so I guess the Ferrari FXXK is just really good at that, because like that's a crazy score. I've never got that many points on any singular events or feat in this game before. Wow. Okay, well that's it for tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed the week tonight, the summit contest, bull rides or bull machines, whichever name they decided on, since it says both. All those races were pretty awesome, including the long jumps, which are not races, they're feats, but you know, they're events for the summit contest. They all gained points, and they were all pretty cool. Ah, okay, I noticed this here. So this says Bull Machines Bundle. So this is halfway, so it's counted that I've got halfway on it because I have one of the Bull Machine bundle cars. I don't have the other two, so I wouldn't be able to finish 2 events unless we redid the Bentley race. Maybe then that would do the challenge, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'm glad we got the one challenge at least for the custom show. I'm glad this game is now giving me rewards for that, so yeah, that's cool. Guess they fixed it. Hopefully that's here to stay. Alright, well, that's it for tonight. It's already 3:30. I started at like 2. So in like 3.5 hours, we're supposed to be waking up to go on our vacation. We're leaving at like 8. And my dad said he's going to wake me up at 7, so yeah, originally I kind of planned, once I figured out that we were leaving early, I kind of planned to maybe pull an all-nighter tonight. But I've been pretty tired all day. Like, I wouldn't mind getting at least a little nap in before we leave, so I think I will. But I'm a little bit hungry right now, so I might eat something and then go to sleep. And then, yeah, we're off to Bahamas, specifically Atlantis, which is a resort that I've been to many times. I've done at least 3 years there now of vlogging, because we went there 2 years ago in 2023. We also went in 2022. Last time before that was 2019. And I've also been to Atlantis 2 more times before that, before I even started vlogging. So yeah, this is like my 6th time in Atlantis. Pretty crazy. So yeah, once again, I'll be back next week. Literally next Monday is when we come back, so I should be streaming the Crew Motorfest again next week. That's the only game that's not missing a stream, because all the other games that I stream throughout the week, I'm not going to be streaming any of them. The earliest that I will be streaming again is next Monday night, which will be back to this game. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight on the Crew Motorfest, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.